Do you ever wonder what it's like to be famous? This is Peter Pohorsky. Some of the people who know him call him Pete. Right now, Peter is working on a script.
It's basically somebody taking a look at South Africa and maybe the horrors, and it's not really that, but then start delving into a deeper thing where he starts getting involved in seeing the most gruesome things you can really see, which is true. It does happen. I mean, there's facts, and these kind of things, what it can do to your mind, you know. And he starts getting involved in this whole thing, and there's a beast in every human being, and there is, you know. I believe that. That's something I believe, and it's like a philosophy that I want to maybe bring out. And there's this beast in each and every one of us. Okay. It's that beast that makes you go like this when somebody's in front of you with a fucking traffic and you just want to move. And it's just one of those days and you clench your teeth and that's it. That's part of the beast maybe coming out. And I've had that feeling where I could actually beat somebody, you know, with a stick or something. I could beat them. Now he starts exploring this and you start getting into this whole beast. And the solution really in the whole movie is that there is no real solution to this animal inside. It's like it's a Neanderthal, primeval, dating back from our existence as apes, you know. And there's no solution to it. It's just to know that it exists. And the fact that you know it exists is a form of defense.
Peter is more than likely going to be a famous filmmaker someday. A South African with a Czech passport who makes it somewhere. So before he makes it, see how ordinary he is, and perhaps how ordinary the famous are.
My parents, both parents, were Czechoslovakian immigrants. In 1968, the revolution, they defected. They said they're going on holiday, just didn't come back, type of thing. My brother was 3 years old when that happened. A couple of months later, Pohorsky was born. Pohorsky, Peter, me. and I grew up in Pretoria, yeah. Then we moved down from Pretoria, we moved down to the South Coast, and spent my formative years there in boarding school and then I moved up to Joburg. My family moved up to Joburg, put it that way. And from there I graduated and went to Cape Town Film and Television School, and there I sort of moved on from there, you know.
Right now, Peter is working at Young and Rubicam Advertising Agency. He runs the TV department.
I work with him. Come on, just get in the fucking lift and let's go. He's a very gentle man. He's a gentle person, and he's always got nice things to say about my work. I want you to have that. Yeah? I'll get it. Here we go. My sister get a shot of him. He's a very prominent person in our agency. What you doing? Doing a documentary about me. Can you believe it? Yes, I can. Of course I can. Rod, you might come interview you just now. See you. Yes.
Also put on there. Have you got time, Peter?
Not really, but anyway, what do you want?
Bloody people lose this goddamn stuff all the time.
That's
Mykonos lost, the
I
Delhi.
know, but that's not my problem, no.
I know it's not your problem, but it's now my problem.
I wouldn't say that I'm actually great at my job. If you look at what my job specification is, I'm not great at that. You know, like compiling, I've cocked up a lot of things there. Because I don't have my mind on that. It's like mundane work for me, you know, and I start cheesing it up. And I don't have my heart in it, okay? That part I'm not great at, and maybe if you speak to the certain types of people, you'll find out. But generally, as a character and doing creative work, you know, the agency are quite happy because I actually taken YNR television into like new domains, as it were. But I'm blowing sunshine up my arsehole here. But I feel that I have, compared to seeing what the other guys have done. You know, what I'm doing right now, I feel is worthwhile. What I'm doing at YNR, even compiling tapes, is worthwhile because that's a time that's happening here that I'm actually getting my stuff together. I'm getting things together in my head. It's funny, I was like 13, 14, even 10 years old. I used to spend my free weekends from boarding school. I used to come home and I'd never had any friends at home on those holidays and that, so I'd spend my time in the CNA, you know, and looking through books of photography on dead bodies and people getting shot and it's just, I could just sit there and look at these pictures for hours. And then it sort of, from there it worked on to me wanting to be a photojournalist. You know? Chips? Yes, sir. Coming up. Hello, Dol.
Hi, how are you?
All right, yourself?
All right, thanks.
Yeah, I'll leave it funny, Ralph. It's occurred to me that if I do a film school, I'll learn how to operate camera, I'll learn how to do photography. I realized at film school, like, this is what I want to do, really. The music came to me, and I had this idea. But you see, what I do is like I combine things, ideas from all kinds of things that I see, and then I just adapt it to what I want to do so that I can learn. You just practice, you know. Check. Try that, sir. You know, because as a journalist, I think you get a bit fucked up, you know, if you get into this stuff. So, but I still had that passion for going out and seeing, you know, real people, like hearing the real gunfire, seeing people bleeding to death in front of you. That's basically why I got into this whole thing, to try to put the script together as far as the film. But I mean, my mind has actually opened up in the film thing, is in that I've realized a hell of a lot more things than just the photojournalism. It's the whole psychology which intrigues me, and now like sort of, it's as though my mind's just opened up to a whole new world. Not only photojournalists, it's like normal people, you know, like, and you can deal with all kinds of things like falling in love. I could wander for hours in the rain. I could stand on the corner, watch the traffic lights change. Boy, am I having fun. The green lights just come on. Nothing to do about much. And to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. I'm told I've got something it's difficult to cure. But it seems, for the moment at least, I've got to remain where I won't freeze. When I arrived at film school, funny enough, I was fairly arty. I was fairly way out in my little fish pond, you know, in Northcliffe High School. And so I pulled in there and I thought, hey, here we are, I'm gonna, you know, lay this film. But there's some guys there that were just absolutely brilliant, talented guys. And I just felt like you know, I thought, you know, I'm never going to make it. Because most of these guys didn't crack it. They don't put it together. They were just being arty for the sake of being different. I believe that one's got to look at oneself, you know, and try and understand oneself. Now, even if you don't understand it properly, try and understand oneself, and then find a direction where you want to go, and then just really tonk away, and really go that route. I know it sounds pretty corny, but that's what I believe in. Everybody can do that.